with groove theory, tell me Bryce now. So often after whenever there's a national event like a hurricane or earthquake, particularly now in this time, has been a hurricane, and there have been just countless incidences of people outpouring of generosity and people doing things. Like I was watching TV, and in Florida, a man bought the last generator, and this lady explained to him how her father needed a generator, and he gave her the generator. I mean, you saw JetBlue, $99 anywhere you want to go out of the flood zone. You have seen, J.J. Watt raising millions and millions of dollars, people donating, giving clothes. You always see staggering acts of overwhelming kindness. But contrast that with the images you see of people, dumbasses, running in stores, grabbing tennis shoes and grabbing electronics. Like, okay, why would you want to, you're in waist-deep water, idiot. What are you grabbing a box of Adidas for? They ain't waterproof. Why are you grabbing a TV and it's 4 feet of water? Where you going to plug it in at? It's not a raft. So you'll see these staggering acts of kindness contrasted with looters. And looters are horrible, and there's no excuse for making things worse when there's a national event like that. Who raised you that you thought you could run into a store and just steal stuff? I don't care that you think that it's going to go to waste or that it's insured anyway. There's no excuse for anybody stealing something that isn't theirs, particularly in a time of turmoil. You only exacerbate things, you make it worse. There can be no equivocation for that. But also, looters and price gougers are exactly the same thing. There are people who make things worse. There are people who seek to gain off of other people's misery. But we see looters on TV all the time. Looters show up, carloads of looters show up, police show up en masse. But there have been 8,000 incidences of price gouging. People raising the price of water, raising the price of food. One of the most staggering ones, Delta Airlines, when they knew that Irma was coming, their airline tickets went from $385 to $3,500. So if we're going to show people running in stores, grabbing tennis shoes, we should show corporate citizens seeking to profit off people's misery too. Thanks. I want the police cars that rolled up to grab them dumbass people, grabbing Adidas to pull up to these corporate offices and drag those people out too. They should do the perp walk too, because they're just as bad. There have been 8,000 calls about price gouging. People raising the price of gas, raising the price of food, raising the price of airline tickets. How dare you call yourself? You expect people to loot because they're ignorant people everywhere. But you're supposed to be a corporate citizen. But you seek to profit off people's misery? When you tell somebody, hey, a life-altering hurricane is coming, you need to abandon ship, you need to leave, you need to evacuate. And your answer to that, instead of doing what JetBlue did, was to say, we got $99, and also another airline did it too, their name escapes me. That is so amazingly humane that you almost think a corporation not capable of it. $99, anywhere you want to go, you go. Delta Airlines, $358 to $3,500. When you say that harm is coming and you have to leave and I charge you more, that's not called business. That's extortion. That's what you do. When you kidnap somebody, you say, your life is in danger. Give me this or you can't go or your life is going to be in peril. So at the same fervor that you show these people running out of stores with looted booty, with all this stuff that they stole, show that with these people who are on gas stations and airlines and food and grocery stores, these same people who have sought to profit off misery, and they deserve the same shame that those looters running out of those malls do. I don't care if you were, because the difference of how they're covered shouldn't be the color of their collar. I don't care if they're blue collar or white collar. Looting is just the same as price gouging. And they should be treated the same way, and they should be subject to the same scrutiny and shame they are. That's a little note from the GED section. The Jazz Report is coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.